right, picked this bad boy up today. There's supposed to be a huge snowstorm this weekend. I got my generator ready, but I was like, let me get this because it's supposed to be like 10 degrees out. It's the dual fuel Mr. Heater, so you can run it on propane or natural gas. Puts out 30,000 BTUs per hour, and it heats up about 1,000 square foot. Indoor, no electricity, no venting, outdoor required. Low oxygen safety, shut off valve. So I picked that up, and it should have some feet on there too. This better have the feet. Yeah, it's got the little feet on there. It's not showing on the front, but it better have them because I'm not putting it on the wall. You can mount it on the wall also. Anyway, I picked that up today for, it was $279, it was like $290 something after taxes or whatnot. And then what you also need to get is one of these right here. This is like a little 12-foot hose regulator kit. So you gotta pick this thing up. Basically, it has a little 90 because the gas goes in underneath the unit. So you need to put a 90 on it and run the hose out back. This is a 12-foot hose. Just gonna be hooking this up to like a regular propane tank. But let me go ahead and tear into this thing. I'm gonna put the legs on it, and I'll show you how to put all this together, and then we'll fire it up and see how it works. Okay, so just opening the box, I took the top off. The legs are there. The little bracket for hooking onto the wall was there, and the battery for the igniter, the screws, and whatever else is in this bag. So there's the unit. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. We're gonna throw the feet on there, and then we're gonna get our hose our gas line all hooked up. And then we'll turn this baby on and see what happens. All right, here's the unit. Mr. Heater, all this kind of stuff. All the warnings and stuff on the back. Now on the back here, you're gonna see an NG and an LP. So you have to have it on whichever igniter. There's actually two igniters in there. You can actually see them better from the front right there. One of those for natural gas, the other one is for the propane. It's already set on liquid propane, so we don't have to do anything there. But if you were doing natural gas, you would have to take these screws out, flip this switch over to natural gas before you do any of the plumbing and all that. So that's the unit right there. We're gonna go ahead and get it all piped up. I'm gonna put the feet on here. I'll show you that real quick after I get done. And then we will start putting the gas line on. All right, got the feet on. Easy. And then I just put some plumbing tape on there. And then I went ahead and just making sure it comes out the back of the unit, because I'm obviously not gonna have the tank in front of it. So I got that first piece on. The next piece that goes in is this jammy jam right there. And let's see, let me make sure I got that right. Yep, that's the next piece that goes on. Then we run the hose to the regulator. The regulator goes into the bottle. Almost there. I've been doing it 5 minutes. All right, hooked up that intermediate piece, and then I hooked up the hose. Now I just got to hook the hose up to this regulator, and we'll flip her on and see how she works. Almost done. All right, I got it hooked up. The only thing I got to do actually is put this battery in here. Got my tank all set up over there. So let me put this battery in here for the igniter and see what happens. All right, so we got the igniter in there. It's igniting. Let me get the gas on. All right, so we're gonna put it towards pilot, I guess. All right, we got her all hooked up. Gonna go ahead and light her up. So turn it to pilot. I already bled the lines. Tighten it up a little bit. Good. There she goes. Little fireplace. It is putting out some heat. You can actually buy a blower that you can install right back here. I'll probably get that for the future because I plan on using this in my garage. Or if I need it for an emergency, like whatever. It's about to be freaking cold as crap this weekend, so that thing is on low. I'm on setting 1, and it's pumping out some heat for sure. I'm gonna turn on my fan to circulate it throughout my house and just test it out, see if it goes on and off like it's supposed to. Anyway, seems like pretty good deals. $350 for the whole setup, but you know, it's gonna come in handy for me, so good investment. All right, yeah, so I've had this thing on for about 2.5 hours. Currently outside it's like 40 degrees. I got the fan on circulation, but the system is off. So this thing's just been coming on for about 5-7 minutes, shutting off. Come back on like 10 minutes later, a few minutes, shut off. But yeah, it's actually keeping my house pretty warm. Keeping it right at 69 right now. So yeah, if electricity goes out or whatnot, or I just want to supplement my my house with this, and it looks cool, boom, get it.